Hello, everybody. It's your local friendly neighborhood insane man screaming at you about politics in his basement. Let's move off of that
Wow,
this
did
episode.
you? Oh, hello. Did Thaddeus send you? Kester Barclay. My apologies. I don't mean to be rude. This crisis has me a bit on edge.
I don't know. I'm just frustrated, and it's bleeding over into other stuff. Where it's like,
Yes, that's it. Did Thaddeus tell you? The boggarts carry it in their venom, and they're spreading it everywhere. Normally, the things keep to themselves. Looks like some Jotun got into their lair, though. Forced the boggarts out.
where it's like, as a culture, it's just, I don't. Everyone might just be desensitized right now, and they don't have, the trauma handling capabilities that some others of us have. I don't know. What I do know is there's an increasingly larger and larger portion of the population just checking out, because they'd rather do that than, deal with it or think about these things. And that's worrying. That scares me. That doesn't get anything done. That's a harmful mentality, and it just leads to worse and worse things being allowed to happen. And I'm not a leader. I'm not anyone in charge of any of this stuff. I'm a mid 20-year-old with zero money making YouTube videos in a basement. I don't know what to do other than just talk about it and be frustrated and hope something happens. I don't know.
You're either brave or a fool. But if you could kill the Jotun, perhaps the boggarts would leave us alone. All right. Travel north to the boggarts' lair in Coilsbane and clear out their cave. Driving the Jotun from Coilsbane would be the best thing you could do for us. Of course, Astrid Frisk could probably use some help as well.
And that's not to, I'm if you feel offended, you're probably the person I'm talking about. Um if you don't feel offended, this isn't specifically directed at, one party or one group of people. It's everyone. Everyone right now. It's just, they either, they're all, we're all overwhelmed. We're all overwhelmed. And, I think we have varying levels of how we deal with that, where the more empathetic of us are like, we need to be doing stuff. We just don't know how. And the less empathetic, or maybe not even less empathetic, but less, emotionally steadfast, um, tend to shut down more. I think the more, I don't necessarily means you don't care as much as maybe you care a bit too much. But I don't. It's all a. It's all about numbing stuff. Like people don't want to feel uncomfortable anymore. And it's how do I stay comfortable all the time? Well, I never think about or engage with difficult topics or ideas or conversations. And if I do, I just have my own idea of it that I'm not going to allow to be, I don't want to learn about it. I just want to not have to think about it. I don't know. Everyone is multifaceted, There's a lot of different kinds of people and kind of motivators behind it, but it's just as a whole, troubling trend, I think. I'm not ready for this. Ugh. I thought I used that. There. There. I get him good. 1 of 10? That's 2 of 10. I have to get all these guys? Could be at this a while. I think I probably have better equipment by now. Yeah. Not legendary, but it does way more damage. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have made that mistake. Well, you live and you learn sometimes. Let's continue on. See, what else can I talk about? Kind of ranted already. People are excited about, and I've kind of touched on this already. I keep seeing people like excited that there's a possibility of a Fire Red Leaf Green remake coming for Pokemon Day, which A, you guys know my thoughts and feelings on that. I've been burned the last like 4. We're not gonna get a big cool announcement like that, I don't think. It's just been mobile ads and then like the next game teaser, maybe if you're lucky. But I don't I have played Fire Red and Leaf Green. I own it. I played it 800 times, you know? I played the remakes of Fire Red and Leaf Green. And Fire Red and Leaf Green are already remakes of Red and Yellow. Like, don't you want some new stuff? What is with the people just want to regurgitate the same stuff over and over and over again lately? Yeah, I realize maybe not everyone has played Fire Red, you know, in the recent years, but we just got a Yellow remake. We've had Kanto stuff on repeat. Like, I'd rather get a new spin-off or a new actual Pokemon game, you know? I don't know what the obsession is with remakes and rehashing the past over and over again. Give me something new. I played that. If I wanted to play it, I'd go play it. It's not that hard to track this stuff down, like, or emulate, or buy it secondhand, or find a way to play it, you know? It's not like they're games from the N64. You could play it on, you know, a T89 calculator if it was powerful enough. some stuff more so than others, but especially with the Pokemon stuff, with the, earlier game, like, just go emulate it, dude. It takes 3 seconds. You can do it on literally a Motorola smart fridge. I don't know if Motorola makes smart fridges, but Motorola hasn't made an old phone like the one I'm thinking of since like early 2000s, so I decided I better swap. Oof, get my booty cheeks clapped. But all the comments, all the Pokemon stuff, it's like everyone's, at least what I've seen, the most stuff people like are like, oh yeah, that would be exciting. It's always like the remix stuff. It's why? Just go play it. Don't you want something new? I want something new. We haven't gotten a Pokemon spin-off game in how long? I know Pokopia is coming, but like it's not my type of game, and I don't think that's going to be too terribly much of a spin-off. They used to use their spin-offs to show off like other locations and other lifestyles and other, you know, because it was a new location, how the Pokemon interacted and how the people interacted and how the landscape like shaped those all of it was a part of it. But then they kind of got off that to where it's all just been remakes or it's been like that's not really a part of it. Like Pokemon Pokopia, we're not going to learn about this cool new region and how they developed their bonds with Pokemon and this new way they have of, that stuff you get from the spin-off games or from the mainline games. And people don't want a new mainline game, they want a remake. So, um, my suggestion is wouldn't you rather have a new spin-off? A lot of these people are casual fans too, is the issue. To where they haven't touched a Pokemon game since Fire Red. But that's why they don't get to make the games. They're not running Nintendo. And neither am I. Neither am I. I don't know what they'll do. We'll have to see. But since the Switch 2 has the mouse capabilities, I would be very excited for a new Pokemon Ranger. Guardian Signs was my first one and the one I loved the most. I guess it wasn't my first. I played the first Pokemon Ranger on like my friend's DS, but I never got to actually play it or beat it. Guardian Signs was the one I got for myself with money. I don't even remember. It might have been birthday money or something, but I remember making my mom order it off Walmart.com and we had to go and pick it up. And she said she'd take me, and then she didn't want to go anymore and said she'd take me like a couple days from then. I threw a huge fit. I was like, what do you mean? I was really upset, but that's again, might be autism, might just be a quirk. I don't know. I don't think necessarily everything is autism, and I don't think necessarily I don't have it. It's just sometimes humans just do stuff. Sorry. I don't remember what I was saying. I just want to say it was Brawler. Autism. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say something I do that's a bit weird, but I do not know. Maybe I'll think of it as we go and take out this last troll, but I doubt it. Something about people getting excited for other stuff. I don't know. Oh, my dog's back. Let me go let him in. Hi, Rusty. Hi. Yeah, I know. Finish my video, okay? You finish this. Yeah, don't even remember. Come on. Thank you. Yep, I completely lost what I was saying. Other than if if I did say it, some things are just human behavior, and not everything is necessarily a sign of something else. I do think that's a mistake we make. I more so joke when I call myself autistic. I've never been diagnosed that I know of, but I am very blunt and German sometimes in the way my brain works. Except I'm not German. So
Right, Logris. You surprised me. What are you doing down here? I see my Jotun have failed at their orders. But did Padaxes send you? Lysander, perhaps? Tell me. Those fools have no idea what I'm capable of, which is obvious if you're all they sent to stop me.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I
You
guess I'll
act as
fight
though you're
him.
surprised to find me here, as if you weren't sent here to stop me, my pursuit. But you're too late. Even now, my deathless servants
I don't
rise
know.
from centuries
Necromancer
of
maybe
slumber.
means bad guy.
It is clear I cannot let you live. But answer me this, and I'll grant you a swift death. Which one sent you? Was it Padaxes or Lysander?
Oh, that's where I was going with that. Where my mom said she was going to take me, and then she never did because she didn't want to. So I had to wait like 2 more days, and it was a whole big ordeal. I don't know if that's autism or just like being a man, but I hate that shit where it's like if I say I'm going to do something and then I can't get around to it, like my next week is ruined.
As if the Onyx Tower and the Rose Court would ever end their feud. As for you, for that pathetic attempt at deception,
We're pushing 20
your
minutes here, so I'm
days
trying to
are
wrap this up.
dying.
I guess I'll just he is a necromancer, so I'm gonna assume that means he's bad as he messes my shiz up. Get out of here, dude. No necromancy allowed. It's not even gonna let me loot him. So now what? Is that it? That might be it. That was kind of anticlimactic. Yeah, you know what? Let's keep this video rolling and I'll wrap it up in the next 5 minutes and then I'll jump over to Red Dead for the day. I was thinking if I wanted to play some more of this out or not, but chime in if you do or do not have diagnosed autism. Let me know if you have a similar thing. That's just part of the normal human experience, part of being dependable, or if that's a mental illness. But this has been Valet Games. You guys know the drill. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Any way you interact with the video helps me out. And if you want to see me play some more of this, you know, leave a double like, leave a comment. I don't know. Let me know, and I will play some more. But until next time, this has been your friendly neighborhood Insano screaming at you, and I'll be back. So thanks, guys. See ya.